And we're back. Okay. Hey, everyone. It's been a week. It's been a whole week. Here we are back again. We got all the usual people here. Dogs Park, Corey, Matthew. You guys are so committed. You're so committed. I love you guys. This is perfect. You know, you're the only reason that I continue to come back week after week after week. You know, you guys stop coming back. I'm going to stop coming. But you guys are here, and that's great. And I really appreciate it. This is fun. It's fun. I like this. Yeah, I'm here. So, yeah, I don't really have like a lot planned to talk about like with this beautiful little guy here because it's Clean EDC, man. Like, you know, I know why you guys are here. I know what you guys want. I know that you know that after we do talk about it for a little bit, we're going to do a sign up sale for it. Okay. And one of you during this live stream is going to walk away $625 poorer. And but with this amazing little mini spinner. Now this thing, it's one of the best. All right, it's one of the best, and I'm really glad that Osmond decided to send it to me to review because, I mean, I should be transparent here because what Osmond told me is he said I'm going to send it to you, man. And if you want, you can buy it. And that's like, oh my God, thank you. Right? Just, it's so funny that we live in, we're in a tribe. We live in a tribe. We live in a fidget tribe where just being given the honor to buy something is like, oh my goodness. Thank you. You just gave me the honor to spend $625. Oh my God. Thank you. So he said that. He said, you know, you can buy it. You can buy it, you know, or and you can see how you like it, and then you can buy it, or you can suss it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like right off the bat, I was almost gonna buy it. And I was just gonna say, hey guys, here you go. Here's my new, you know, Tungsten Mini or something like that. But then I started putting it up against these other ones and stuff, okay? Then I started, you know, kind of looking at these other ones that I have. These ones have survived in my collection that I consider minis, okay? That I consider mini spinners. Anything that is 50 mil long or below is what I'm kind of considering a mini spinner. And I'm kind of taking this off the fact that the Tungsten Mini Edamame is a 50 mil long spinner, and it's been called a mini for the longest time, and it looks mini, right? So that's kind of how I've judged it. I don't know how you guys judge it or something like that, but that's kind of how I've judged it. So I have these ones to put it up against, and when I did, I realized I've been so blessed with so much amazing stuff that it felt pretty greedy to like buy it, right? So although it's like it's so amazing, we'll get into more later. It was one of those situations where I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I hate this. I hate when I'm being presented with this tempting shit. So, but I've decided we're gonna sign up sale it. Yeah. So you guys are chatting a lot. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I haven't missed anything great. Hi Corey. Hi. Igloos. What? Oh right, the fucking igloo shit. Oh my God. Still no igloos here. Just blazing sun. Just blazing Canadian sun. Okay. Hey Mike, how you doing? Mike's my fellow Canadian bro. Peace, bro. He might have igloos. I don't know. Focus camera. Focus. There we go. He's in Ontario, so you're trying to juggle chat and sort through collection at the same time. Put your collection down. You're my moderator. Are all of them tungsten? Yes. That is well, okay, this one is tungsten copper. But I consider it a tungsten one, okay? It's got tungsten buttons on it, but they all have tungsten in them. These are all tungsten right here. This would be like the highest quality kind of tungsten by far. I can explain that more in a bit if you remind me. Yeah, but that was tungsten copper. WCU, baby. Oh, you noticed. Yeah, I got rid of the pineapple, and I put on Stuart sticker from Dune EDC. I put on the Dune EDC sticker. It looks better. I like it. Plus, you see the microphone company there. Revelator. The Revelator. Yeah, something like that. Okay, what else we got here? Ooh, Zerk Lover, thank you. Thank you for joining the Nerd Herd. Aw, thanks, G-Mig. Zerk is a nerd for the people, yeah. Oh, there it is. That's probably the best one I've ever done. Dizzy's here, so it's a live stream. Dizzy's here. I look like a cop? What? I don't know. I've been liking this. It's too short right now, but I wanted to grow it. It's gonna grow out. It's gonna grow out for a little bit, and then it'll look a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're right. I kind of do look like a cop. But I'm not gonna take any of your rights or fidgets away. Don't worry. Twitch is here. Say hi. Everyone from YouTube, say hi, Twitch. Hey, you are probably the only one from Twitch here. No one on Twitch watches this Fidget Nerd channel because everyone just wants like games and stuff on Twitch, and we're just like this nerdy little group of people that talk about fidgets. So cool. Welcome, Twitch. Okay, cool. So let's get into the let's get further into this. Okay, so as I was saying. Yeah, right. So I want to talk about the quality of the tungsten. Have you guys ever noticed this? Here, I'll just use this one. So, have you ever taken a magnet to your tungsten stuff? If you have tungsten stuff and you have a magnet, go grab it and check your tungsten, okay? Most tungsten that is machined, usually in China, is a little bit magnetic, okay? This is a little bit magnetic, okay? Because it just has traces of other stuff in it, right? I don't really know. Fidget Things is here, Derek, so he might be able to tell me like the code of tungsten or something like that, because all these metals have like codes and shit like that. And they will tell you, this one's actually, oh, that's got copper in it. Oh, I've actually never done it to this one. This one's 0. Interesting. Kind of assumed. Maybe it's because it's tungsten copper? I don't know. That's kind of neat. So yeah, that one have a bit of, this is tungsten, the big one. That's got a little bit in it. Goldie edamame tungsten. That's it. Oh, actually, I don't know. This one will have it in there. Yeah, because that was machined elsewhere. And then you take something like the tungsten cinema thing, right? This is machined in the States. I don't know where Jonas got the tungsten from, and I can't remember what kind it is, but this is of the purest alloy, right? Nothing in there at all. It's one of the reasons I love this spinner so much. It's just so pure. Probably still my favorite goddamn mini tungsten spinner that I own. Yes. Get in a hot tub. What a disaster. Who was the guy that was bathing with fidgets? Who was that? There was someone that was bathing with fidgets. Not a big spinner guy. We always wanted to be. Dude, I don't know if you know about fidget spinners, but they've become so far now. So far. They are like jewelry. If you thought fidget spinners were just these cute little things that you buy for, you know, a kid on Amazon, it's ridiculous at this point. Okay, where are you? Yeah, W stage would be magnetic. I mean, it seems to be that it's all the stuff that's machined in China. I don't know the alloy. Here we go. So Fidget thinks there's an iron alloy and a copper alloy. I like the iron one more for machining. Okay, so is the iron one easier to machine? Is that why everyone's always using the iron one? And then what? Did Jonas from Motusworks just decide to use the copper one? Could have been that. Where's my cat? I don't know. He's on the. He's right there. To Bob. Say hi. Hi, buddy. He's looking at something down there. Okay, you stay safe. Yeah, he's right there. So yeah, mini spinners, man. There you go. Tungsten. Tungsten has different grades. She's sleeping. She's sleepy. Very sleepy. Hasn't slept in a few days. That damn insomnia got to her. So she's been up for a couple days. So she's really trying to get some sleep right now. I'm probably not helping with the amount that I'm screaming, but yeah, she's used to it. So yeah, what we can talk about here. Let's talk about the size and stuff like that. Okay, so. What I was saying that I consider 50 to be like a mini spinner. And what we have is we have a 50 long and we have a 50 long. Believe it or not, those are actually the same length, those two, okay? Then this goes down to about 48. And this really shocked me. This goes down to 46. This is like the smallest one. And I think like when I unboxed it, I make some comment where I'm like, wow, this thing's like smaller than I thought. And it was just that 2 mil that was kind of really, that was really making me go, oh God, it almost made me think of it was like a micro sort of size or something like that, right? And the very interesting other part that I found is that everything about this, here, let me get the big one out. It's really hard to compare this. You can't really compare it to the big one because they're just so freaking different. But you have to compare it in this sense because it's really interesting. So most of the time when a designer goes and they make something that's like a mini version of something else, like say if, you know, you went from the mini to like the Goldie or something like that in the edamames, you get kind of a redesign, right? Like it's not exactly the same. It looks similar, right? But it's a redesign, right? Redesign it. I don't know if it's lazy or just genius, but the mini, everything, all of the measurements, everything about this is exactly the same as this, except this is 9 mil shorter. This is 55 and this is 46. That's it. The thickness, you know, here, the width, the button diameter, the button height, everything is exactly the same. It's like in CAD, they just went chop of like, what would that be? Like however many mil off on these, like 4.5 mil on either side. Just boom, 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 done. There. That's it. Exactly the freaking same. Maybe. I don't know if he has a machine for it. The moment you're drawn to spinners more. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. So I went through like, I think everyone kind of goes through a slider phase in the beginning when they get into fidgets because they're like, wow, this is so clicky and amazing. I did the same thing. I was like, yep, love them. Love sliders. That's what got me into the whole thing. And then I resisted on spinners for a long time. And I don't know. I feel like I'm one of the only channels that like actually talks about spinners a lot more. Like I know that Sean Cusin over at the Fidget Fix, he's starting to get into more spinners, and I've told him, I've been like, yes, get into more spinners, man. Don't leave me be the only one that like does spinners. And then, but like Kyle Spencer over at Sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. You guys tell me. Kyle Spencer, his channel, like I don't see many spinners with him, right? And it's like, I don't know why people don't like spinners as much. I fucking love spinners. I love them so much. Like, I swear to God, it's down to the point where I might, if someone was like, you know, nope, Fidget focus. Thank you, Texas. I'll just put that up. Thank you. If someone was like, you've got to pick right now, you've got to pick spinners or sliders, I think I might actually pick spinners. I find them a little bit more like versatile in how I can use them and where I can use them and how they make me feel, like how they center me and calm me down and stuff like that. I find that sliders become too loud after a while and I have to stop, right? So it's kind of a thing. The Pew Pew fidgets are what got me started. Like the gun ones, I still haven't tried a gun one. I honestly, like, I can't get into the fancy Chinese fidget stuff. They all look like, I'm a big sci-fi fan, and they all just look like fucking sci-fi guns and things that are supposed to like shoot lasers and stuff like that. That is one of the reasons that I love Clean EDC so much, is because it's just so fucking simple. It's clean as fuck. It's a clean as fuck design. Simple, easy, elegant, right? That's the kind of shit that I like. I like stuff that is simple, because when it comes down to it, end of the day, I bet you money that the fidgets that you're going to keep at the end of your collecting, when you keep curating, it's always going to be the ones that are simpler, easier to fidget with, easier in your hand, have like a delicate, timeless look, you know? It's just any of those that Chinese stuff, it's not timeless in any way, right? It's like, that was clearly made for future kind of stuff, right? Like this, where do you put that? What time do you put that in? Anywhere. You can throw that anywhere. You could throw that anywhere, right? That looks like it could be made, 20 years from now. That looks like it could have been made, in the 1950s by some, like, all by hand, by like some crazy, maybe not, but I don't know. You know what I mean, right? You get it. That's kind of what I look for. So, and that's my taste. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but it's the way I've kind of been, I've gotten. Would you put spin sticks and spinners in the same category? Yeah, I do. Like, I put them all in there, like, with my spinner shorts. Like, if I'm making spinner shorts, I have like 2 playlists, sliders and spinners. And I find that almost all fidgets like slide or spin into one of those categories, like 100%. Yeah. And it'll happen. Like, you'll be fully into one thing, and then you'll go right into another thing. I've done the same thing. And then all of a sudden I'm into another thing, and then you slide around. Wasn't into spinners, but I'm already down the rabbit hole. Yep, got a baby Yeti. Ooh, great way to start. And a love nugget, too thick for me in the span of a week. Trying to control myself now. Good luck with that. Yeah, I saw that just for the live. Yeah, way too 15 grams. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous. That is so light. Way too light for me. Never in a million years. And that brings up the point, okay? That brings up the point of why all of the, small spinners that I get and that I keep are made out of something heavier. And I think this happens with a lot of other people too, okay? Would I like this spinner in anything but tungsten? Probably not. It would probably be too light for me, right? When you go down in size with a spinner, you really end up sacrificing its weight, right? But the weight is what makes you feel like you have something in your hand, right? It makes you feel like you're spinning something. It causes you to feel that judder. It causes you to feel that, gyroscopic effect, right? So when you get rid of all of your weight, you're getting rid of all of that delicious feedback that we just love from fidgets, that we want, that we need, right? That's why we're here. We're here for the feedback, I think, right? We're here for the sound and the feedback. And spinners are a lot about the feedback. It's about subtlety. If you don't like spinners, chances are you're not a person that really enjoys a lot of like finding the tiny little subtleties and things, right? Noticing that if you put one bearing in, it's, you know, a little bit different than the other, and it like sounds a little bit different and stuff. Speaking of which, oh yeah, this bearing is absolutely borked. Yeah, I should change this out while I talk. So what are you guys doing here? Loudy, sliders, spinners. Yeah, like, because Loudy's so available, right? You can just go to a website, you can just buy it. And then you like start doing spinners, and then yeah, you go for what's available first, right? To see what you like. And that's part of the whole journey, is that you really have to figure out what you like, right? Kept is the only one I've kept is a Wanwu Breaker Howitzer. That sounds crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I'll buy your nuggie. I don't have a nuggie. What nuggie? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, you're talking to someone else in chat. Okay. Penguins are awesome. Yeah. Okay, so this is actually a good argument. I'm glad JP's brought it up. Okay. So Sean Cusin said the same thing over at the Fidget Fix. He's told me that before. So like a year ago or something like that. I was like, so you're not into spinners, eh? And he's like, nah. He's like, I just get bored. I just get bored. But I was looking at stuff he was reviewing, and they were shit spinners. They were like just crap. They were like these Chinese ones that were weird and stuff like that. And then he got a love nugget. And he PM'd me, and he's gushing about this love nugget. Wait a minute, I'm going to throw this fucking bearing away. That thing was done. There was like something in the ball, and it was making this like weird scratching noise, but every once in a while, and I'm done with that. I'm not going to keep that around. Let's put something else in here that's a little bit better. So he gets a love nugget, and he's like, yeah, oh my God, this thing's so cool. And I'm like, right? Do you see now? He's like, I think I just needed one that was like a little bit more, I don't know, expensive, I guess, right? Like you had to spend the money. But I said, not necessarily. I said, and I'm going back to that. You gotta be, it's the simple stuff, right? More simple, more elegant, more comfortable, right? So he tries an LIC EDC spinner, right? And which is some of the most comfortable spinners ever made, right? He's designed his whole company around, you know, comfort and spinners and making them the most comfortable ever. So he tells me, he's like, yeah, no, I don't know. I think I want a different one now. I think I want something, you know, something else. And I'm like, oh, thank God. And that's what I was saying before, where I was like, thank you. Someone else is like getting more into spinners, and I don't have to be the only one carrying spinners, screaming and kicking to the finish line out there while everyone else is doing slider stuff. And it's like, sliders are great. That one might be good. But yeah, I don't know. Spinners are, nope. That's a piece of shit. This was originally in there. No, that one sounds crappy too. What we got here? That one might be good. That was actually, let's try that one. I think it's the same type as I had in there before already, but whatever. Yeah, that'll fit in there. I think that'll go in there without glue. That just went right in there. That was good. There. I love when they go in without glue. This one, though, does need it, I think I find, depending on the bearing. So, yeah. Who said they like sliders all the time? Arnie. Yeah, Arnie, you are a slider guy. Oh, God. Throwing that one out, too. That's the thing, man. It's like you put a bearing in sometimes. Like you try it, you're like, oh, okay, this sounds okay on the thing. And then you put it in there, you listen to it, and it's just crap. I'll put that over there, throw that one out later. Maybe something like, let's try this Go Fast one. Let's try this Go Fast one. There's no go-to bearing for W's, really. It's just, it's just what bearing you like, you know. It's one of those things. It's one of those things with fidgets that you just kind of have to find the thing that you like, and you just got to try a lot of stuff. It's frustrating. It's like, you know, people are always asking me like, you know, what's the best one of this? What's the best one of this? And I get it. You want to just have the answer with the best thing, right? And people don't like it when you get the answer of like, well, I don't know. It's what's best to you. You just have to try it, right? And they're like, no, I want to know what the best thing is. And it's like, I'm sorry, man. It's like, it's so dependent. Yeah, I mean, like when I ship this off, I don't want it to have like an absolute piece of crap in there. I'll give you the bearing that it was. Huh? Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's kind of, yep. Here. Check that. Maybe you can hear it. So it's got a very steady now. It's steady and even. And that's what I'm kind of looking for. Are we hearing that? Can we hear that? I hope we can. The mic said it was coming up to a high enough decibel that we could probably hear it. Okay. Oh god, keep over chat. Yeah, these things are awesome, man. You got to go. They're actually called yo-yo tools. You just go to Amazon, you look up yo-yo tool, and it's meant for like putting into the yo-yo and popping the bearing out like that. But I just use them to test bearings, right? I just use to get on there and just give that bearing a spin and just check and see like this one's a piece of shit. See how it stopped so suddenly? It's probably garbage. See that? That's stupid. I don't want it to do that. I want it to slowly stop. See, that one's fucking garbage. It's done. See, this is just a bunch of garbage like bearings that I have just laying here because I'm lazy and I just pull bearings out, right? This is the one I think that came out of that Mini, and it's better. It's definitely better. Yeah, that was kind of okay. Yeah, so I'll probably go with it. Anyway, I'll get caught up with chat here and then we'll do some other stuff. So yeah, that one is now humming just like I like it. Can I tell which bearing is which? Yeah. I mean, those are, well, it's because I have them, right? Those are 1-drops. Those are like Fushis or something. And that's another one that probably came out of an LIC one. LIC, EDC, and Clean EDC are using the same kind of bearings right now. They have the same supplier. And then that's a shitty broken Go Fast, and then that's a shitty broken. Oh, I don't know what this one is. This one doesn't really have a name yet. I'd have to go look on Unquiet Hands. It's kind of like a Nibiru 2.0 from Unquiet Hands, but it only has 8 balls. 8 balls, I think, is kind of where it's at. I was talking about these 8 balls, these side pocket bearings that I got from Samuel over at 2EDC, and almost everything I have put them in now has been fucking banging. Like, it just has increased the speed of almost everything. I have been losing my mind. I put one in the big tungsten pillar, and holy shit, it's so much faster now. It's just such a noticeable difference. To the point where, like, I love these so much, and I know about 25. I will not put one in this when I send, like, I won't sacrifice it. I will not. Like, it's too good. So that's how good they are. Yeah. And they've got like a double. They've got basically 8 black ceramic balls with a double stainless steel retainer, right? It's on both sides kind of thing. And there's only 8. And I think having less balls just causes less friction or something like that. I don't understand. I don't know, but it's so fucking good. I love it. The side pocket bearing, and I got it from 2EDC. Wasn't as cheap as I would like it to be, but absolutely 100% worth it. What we got here? Yeah. Yeah, and one drop does kind of break in a little bit, I find sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So yeah, spinning technique. Yeah. So there are videos out there, and the only thing I can tell anyone, and the thing that helped me, is that all you have to do is, can you snap your fingers? If you can snap your fingers, you can guarantee you can get a spinner just ripping, because it's like snapping your fingers, but you're holding a fidget spinner instead. That's the clearest way that I can describe it. Okay? It's like snapping your fingers, but you're holding a fidget spinner instead. All right? And you have to start slow, right? This is your engine, and this is just your grounding, right? Your pinch on that. So all you're doing at first is you're just grabbing this, and you're just pulling like this. You just sit there and you watch Netflix, and you just do slow ones like that, and just play with it back and forth, and just get the motor skills down. And then before you know it, you'll just be pulling it really fast, and you'll get that feeling of it, and you'll be fine. Oh, hi, Lily. That's a cat. Lily and Tuba together forever. Yeah, I go fast in there for a long time. And then I just switch around. What have you been? Live already? I start at 2 p.m. Pacific time. 2 p.m. Pacific time. The shielded one is the Go Fast. Go Fast with no lube. If you buy a lubed Go Fast, you fucked up. They're horrible. They're horrible and slow. The lube cuts the sound, but it slows it down. It slows it down like crazy. Yep. Okay, cool. We're all good. Not the bearing police, but isn't it LIC and ZZMPA that uses the same bearings? No. I mean, when I opened this one up during the unboxing video, it had the same bearing as when I opened up the Mesa, and when I opened up the Tungsten Goldie. So yeah, it's like a Fushi bearing. It's like Fushi or Jupiter. If you get it from Unquiet Hands, it would be called a Jupiter bearing. And if you got it from like Amazon, they're called like Fushi bearings. 10 stainless steel balls, double stainless steel races, inner and outer, and then like a nylon kind of Ultim looking retainer. Very fast, very quiet, right? But not as fast as the 8-ball. Not as fast as the 8-ball. It is a one drop. It's a one drop. This shielded one is a one drop bearing. It's a one drop bearing, and it is non-lubed. You can get lubed and non-lubed. Okay. This one is non-lubed. They're faster. They're faster and they're better. Period. Okay. So yeah, guys, this thing's great. Yeah, everything about it's good. I could go through all the points, but like you get it. It's a fantastic little spinner, and we got it all tuned up now. So that's amazing. Okay. One more. What we got here? Have you ever tried medium 2x4 and strong 2x3? What? No, I can't even. No. What? No. That would be weird. That'd be weird. I think that's like something that I see in trick sliders. I've seen that before, where like trick sliders will have that going on. It'll be like something about how they can get it flinging around or something. I don't know. I don't do trick slider stuff. I just do nice, easy, simple old man slider tricks where I try not to drop the slider kind of thing, right? So yeah, if I did those slider tricks and stuff, man, oh my God, I would just destroy all of my stuff. It would all be on the floor all of the time. All the time. So yeah, what are we going to do? We're going to do the sus. We're going to do the sign up sale because we've been yabbering. This has been fun though. I like just doing just answering your guys' questions and hanging out. That's what this is all about. But we do need to get the sus rolling. But what we should talk about, yeah, a couple of housekeeping things. The standby screen, okay? I just want to know. I want to know about the standby screen. So the part that plays, before the live goes. Just quick thing. Do you guys like it? Because the way I see it, I see like most of you join the live during that period of time. So I kind of see it as like a lobby of way like you guys like have your notifications on and then you like know that the live is like starting. So you get to like get your stuff ready and things like that and like, be there for when it starts. So that's why I keep doing it, right? But I don't know if it seems like it's like too long or weird or something like that. I've thought about just like cutting it entirely before or something like that. And plus I kind of feel like the song is like kind of become like a Fidget nerd like theme song in a way. Like, I don't know. Like, but I don't know because I just like the song. I don't want to be sitting there just being like, yeah, grooving to the electronic beats and I fucking love it. It's so good, and stuff. But I don't know. It gets me in the mood. And if you guys like it, we're just going to keep it, right? So that's cool. Great. Well, that's 4 votes. So we could keep the theme song. Okay, cool. We're keeping it. Okay, cool. Nightbot stuff. So what has happened is that, I have, I know that some people have been like, oh my God, some of the same people are winning all the time, right? But Nightbot, I assure you, I have done the research, is truly random, okay? It is coded into it to be random, right? The thing is that sometimes, humans, we just see patterns and stuff like that. I was reading this article recently where apparently Spotify was made less random. It was truly random, but its shuffle was made less random because people kept, complaining about it not being random enough. But it was because people were just like seeing patterns and stuff like that. So that being said, I think one of the things we could do. One second. No, you got to be on YouTube because my Nightbot's only connected to my YouTube. Unfortunately, I can only connect it to YouTube, not Twitch at the same time. Unfortunately, so what I think we should do to try, we could try and we could just leave it if you guys just want to leave it, right? Like we've done the thing where we have, done the super winner thing where if someone wins like twice in a period, then they're done, right? That was one thing to kind of combat, people winning too much, right? And that's fine, right? And if you look at the, letters of people that are like winning over time, we got J, we got I, it's like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of A's and B's and stuff like that, right? But maybe it's just a pattern. There's a Y there, is an X, right? S, So that's the thing though. It's not actually biased. I've researched it. It's coded to be random, okay? So either the coding is fucked and it's not random, or it just truly is random and we see patterns, okay? So it's random, but what I think might be affecting it is the fact that, remember how before we had Nightbot, we had the whole thing where like, anyone who joins the Nerdhood gets like 2 ins, and we have the multiplier on there, right? That it gives people that have joined it a ×2, okay? So that could be affecting it. And I can turn that multiplier off for a little bit and see if anything happens, okay? Because what I feel now is ever since we got the fidget power levels and stuff like that, that's your guys' real advantage. The fact that you can go up to the fidget wheel and level it up, and then, you've seen it work. You've seen it work so many times when someone's like, I'm dumping all my points on this, and there we go, right? Well, maybe not, but we're not going back to the old way of doing it because it was fucking nightmare, right? Me having to select everyone's names and thing and just like, have that all, and then go into random. It's too much work. It's too much work for me. We're not going back to that, right? Or we could do something about how we draw, right? You can do different things with Nightbot. You could just do like, freaking, everyone guesses a number between 1 and something and Nightbot selects it. And you guys just have to madly type in numbers into chat until someone hits the number in chat, and then Nightbot goes, yeah, you got the number, you guessed it. We could do that. And, that's kind of what I've had reserved for other kinds of things, right? But, yeah. What, you mean like, does it have to be the same on YouTube as it is? No, like that's, if you're talking about this point up here. I need your Facebook name if you want to be a member of a special Nerd Herd chat in Facebook, right? If that's what you're talking about. Aw, thanks. Thanks. That's great. Okay. It is very random. Yes, we like the Fidget multiplier. We could try it. We could try without the multiplier. I don't know, right? No, it's too complicated because I have to take, how do I do that? I have to take the list and I have to number the list because I have to give it a thing, or I guess I could like, trust me guys, it's too much for me, and it's much more streamlined to just keep it with that. Okay, cool. Well, for the multiplier. Okay. We'll leave the multiplier and we'll see how it goes. I mean, we already have good as is. I mean, we could start doing that. I don't know how we pick that, right? We're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it. Thank you. Perfect. Good. Okay. And the one other thing we're going to do, so what I've noticed is that you guys, I can't really for the unboxings that I've been doing, you know, where I unbox them and stuff like that, the views and the retention for it isn't worth the time that I put into it. So I've got a solution. I'm going to start doing vertical live streams fucking randomly. Like when I get the box, like it'll be like dirty raw live streams, like only vertical, you know, just on your phone there. And it's just going to be me like, hey, just got back from work, haven't showered yet. We're going to slice this box open and see what we got. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that we're just going to do that from now on for unboxings, right? That will free up time for me during the week and just make it easy for me or something like that. Because you guys, from the stats I see on YouTube, you guys like the lives, okay? You like the lives. The unboxings they're for guys like Sean and Kyle to do and stuff like that. They do them really, really fucking well. And they put a lot of time and they put more, you know, editing energy into it than I have, or this more skill than I have. My strength feels like live streams. So I'm going to stick it to that, and I'm going to save myself some time and kind of just start doing verticals. Vertical live unboxings for that stuff, and just get that out of there. Okay, cool. What else? We did that. Let's do the sus. Okay. So guys, get ready. If you're still like tuning in or out and stuff like that, just waiting for me to say, let's do the sus. This is it. Me saying that, you know, we're going to do the sus. Okay. Everybody, we're going to do the sus. We're doing a sus for a mini Tungsten Slim Pillar by Clean EDC. Get your shit ready and stuff. Okay. So we're going to do it. Okay. Viewership just doubled right now. It's been fluctuating quite heavily. People probably want this. I've been noticing that. It's been slapping around quite a lot. Okay, let's get this all together. Let's make sure this works. I saw you guys just entering in fidget, but I'm going to reset all that because you guys are trying to get all ready. Right? It's the live streams. And that's fine. We have not done the wheel yet. We're doing it right now. I just made a huge announcement. And then you walked in. So this thing's $625. $625. Okay? $625 USD dollars. Plus shipping. If you can't afford that, just stay out of this. Okay? Just stay out of it. Okay, so we're going to reset everything here. So, yeah. Okay, so we're doing keyword. We're leaving it all the same. We're going to go like this. We're going to make it mini. Exclamation mark mini is the word that you're going to have to enter. And VIP luck multiplier, that would be a member who's paying. That's going to get a 2 for your extra in. And there we go. Okay, so There we are. You reset it. Okay, reset it. There you go. Okay, start typing exclamation mark mini. There you go. Dongo has given us an example. That's what we're going to do. And we'll see what happens. Okay, cool. Good. We're on track now. We're on track. Holy shit. Wow, you guys are rich. There's a lot of rich people out there. Oh, man. Look at you guys go. If Pagani wins, Pagani, can you please? If Pagani wins, please consider. I don't know what kind of horseshoe is up Pagani's ass, but Pagani wins everything. Pagani's won like 4 times on this wheel. I can remember. Okay. 51. That's what I thought. This is a paid. Okay, you guys need to know this is a paid sus. This is paid. This is $625. You guys are asking for, because we're, I'm selling this thing. I'm selling this thing. Not with these buttons. Not with these buttons. It will come come with these. Yeah. We're selling this. Selling that. $55. That's a good number. That's a good number. 55 entries. Okay. Maybe it's fluctuating because there's like bots or something. Maybe there's like shitloads of bots or something trying to get it. I don't know. Can't combat against bots. It's AI, man. $56. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, anyone is like trying to enter twice, it doesn't work. It will not let you do it. Okay, cool. So it's gonna be Dong Ho! Dong Ho! Dong Ho. Dong Ho did it. Dong Ho, you're buying this. You're buying this, Dong Ho. Dong Ho. W's in the chat for Dong Ho. Dong Ho just spent $625. $625 Dong Ho is going to spend now because that's the way it works. He's spending money. Loves to spend money. Loves it. Dong Ho, oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Maybe it's random. Dong Ho's never won before on the, well, this isn't the wheel. This isn't the wheel. It's the sauce. We're going to do the wheel next. We'll see. Okay, cool. That's great. Dong Ho. So, Dong Ho, you are going to, I don't know if you've talked, I can't remember everyone on Facebook and stuff, but like, you know how to talk to me on Facebook. So talk to me on Facebook. You're going to owe me shipping, okay? And you're going to owe Osman Salmanoff, the maker, the $625, okay? Because you sent it to me, but I'm shipping it off to you, okay? So big congrats. You just got one of the best, probably one of the top 5 best tungsten spinners I've ever tried in my life. So yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Well, there we go. There we go. That was fun. That was so much fun. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to why I don't know how to say his name. How do you say his name? Dong Ho? Like, I don't know. Come on, man. I'm just saying it like the Canadian I am. All right. Canadians aren't good at that stuff. I'm sorry. God, come on. It's making fun of me. God. Okay. So we're going to move on to, okay. So some of you guys saw this already, but, Drake's putting these on the wheel. Okay. So Drake's putting these up on the wheel for a chance to purchase. It's going to be $300. Okay. Okay, $300. I think that's really cheap. I was kind of surprised. I think it's cheap because not like cheap in like these are cheap, but I think it's really generous because I've seen them do other ones similar, and they are like $385 or something like that. So yeah, I want these, and I've been confronted with a similar sort of situation from Drake. He made this, and then he sent me pictures, and he said, "Hey man, I made some buttons for you or the wheel." I'm like, "What the? Why do you do that, man? What the fuck do you do that for?" Right? So I'm a little bit frustrated that he mentioned that, you know, I was allowed to have them, or that I could put them on the wheel. And he was like, because I'll be honest with you guys, there's not a lot of stuff that I really want much anymore. Like, I don't really buy tons of stuff, like tons of fidget things. I have so many good things, and Drake buttons are like one of the only susses that I even like really enter anymore when I see a pair I like. So this has been a bit of a struggle for me, kind of going like, I don't know what to do with this situation. Because at first I thought he was just going to make them for me, right? No, for the wheel, sorry. And just be like, here you go, these are for the wheel, done, right? But then he's like, hey man, you can buy them. It's all good. So I'm going to put them on the wheel for a couple live streams. And then I'm going to heavily reconsider. I've already bought these, by the way. Okay. Drake didn't want to sit there and, you know, wait for someone to win them on the wheel and not get the money. So I paid for them. Okay. I paid him $300. So if someone wins these today or next live stream, you're paying me $300 plus shipping. Okay. To get these. So one of the things I was given, which is the mini, I was allowed to buy it or put it up for sus. And I put it for sus. And then the other thing, I'm putting it up for halves, right? I'm giving you guys a chance still because I do have a lot of Drakes. So we're going to put it up there. How do you go in for the wheel stuff? We're going to do it right now. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. Yeah, see? Yeah. Pre-order's good, but I don't think I'd want much else. Okay. Yeah. You know what? Drake, are you still here? I wonder if he even gave me those sizes. I think he forgot. But I'm pretty sure they're 24.5 mil. I mean, they're on a... Look at them on a Goldie, right? So they're 24.5 mil, and they're probably going to be about 17 high. I told him when he was asking me, like, what should I make? I said, do standard. Do standard, like 24.5 mil wide. And... yeah, Goldie needs... What kind of clearance does a Goldie need? Yeah, about 17, something like that. Yeah, 17, 18. So that's what they probably are. Probably that. He hasn't even measured them yet. That's Drake, everyone. That's a maker, everyone, by the way, if you didn't know. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. So let's get them up on the wheel, and let's do the wheel. Get him up on the wheel and get the wheel and get the hell out of here. Okay, so is the fidget wheel. What are we going to put up? Drake's. Put like, we got to put the money symbol because it's a paid item. Crystal. Zircutai. Drake's. 300. Okay. We'll just do that. We understand what it is. So if I don't see whoever gets a chance to get up to the wheel, if I don't see you going for these, and if I don't see someone going for them like next week, I'm going to be very disappointed. Okay. Very disappointed in you. I want to see someone going for them today, and I want to see someone going for them on August 3rd on Sunday. 100%. Okay. Because we all know if G-Mig gets to go up to the wheel again, he's taking him. He's taking him 100%. Okay. So let's get Night Bottle set up again, and we'll We'll redo everything. Okay. We're going to redo the giveaway options. Put it back to !Fidget is what you are going to type into chat. So now, it should work now if you type !Fidget. Fidget family, you're going to have to do it again. You were too early. But if you do it like that, we should start getting in there, and we'll see who's spinning this wheel. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I doubt this will be a problem. I doubt this will be a problem either. I would 100% expect these to just be gone like today, right? All we need is someone with like some fidget level power to get up there, and it's going to work. They'll dump all their points into it, and we've seen it work before. We've seen it not work though. I don't know, like the wheel, it speaks, right? We kind of have to let it just go. Okay, good. Oh, more inches. 68. Can I get 69, 70? Good. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's start to trickle down. We'll just pull it. Remember, that's what you're typing in to the chat. You're typing in !Fidget for a chance to spin. This isn't a chance at Drake's. This is a chance to spin the wheel. Okay. As usual, at the end of all live streams, we spin the fidget wheel. Okay. You could maybe get the Drakes. You could try to snag them off the wheel, but this is simply a chance to spin the wheel. Okay. What are you talking about? You live near Clean EDC? What? Oh my God. I should like get you to go in there and take a video of him or something. Like, found him. Okay. Have we slowed down here? Okay. We've slowed down. So who's coming up to the wheel today? It is going to be Five Fidgets! Five Fidgets! Abby Bay. Abby Bay's heading on up. We got a little 4 heading on up. That's fun. That's fun. Fun with Fidgets is up. Up again. Up again. Abby Bay. Abby Bay is fun with Fidgets. Here we go. Abby Bay knows how to play this game. Abby Bay knows how to play this game very quick and efficiently. Abby Bay has been here since the very beginning. Abby Bay is one of the most faithful watchers of the live streams. So this should be pretty streamlined. Abby is going to put her point. She's got a 4 beside her name. So I keep saying Fudge with Fidget. She did change her name, but I know her as Abby Bay. So she changed her name on YouTube. Fun with Fidgets. Fun with Fidgets is going to, has a level 4. So 3 Jakes and 1 EDC sus. Nice spread. Nice spread. I like that. So what she's done is that she's picked 2 paid items. So she can put as many points as she wants into paid items. All right. So I'm going to give this a little shuffle because I didn't right before I put the Drakes on. And then I'm going to go find the Drakes again. So she wants to put 3 of her points into the Drakes. So that's going to make these Drakes go from a 1 size to a 4 size. Pretty good. Pretty good. Then she wants to put 1 of her points into the Clean EDC sus ticket, which means that she could then go to Osman Salmanoff after and be like, hey, what do you got? I get to buy something right now. I get to skip the sus. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do, she gets 3 spins. She can pass 2 spins. Whatever lands on the 3rd one, she's taken home. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's go. Get rid of this. See everything. Okay. Fun with Fidgets for the win. What do we got? Not Drakes. Not Drakes or Clean EDC, that's for sure. Got the little strata, the free one. So that's a little, you actually donated that one. So that is definitely not go. But I have to wait for you to say spin again. Gotta wait. Spin it. There it is. Okay. And we spin again. 2. Big money for Abby. Oh, oh God. That was really fucking close. That was really close. Okay. That's you know what that one is. The Lime Amoeba. That's the 3D printer fish slider. That's that's another free one. I don't think I have to get that out. That was really close, Abby. That was really close. Look at that. Look at how close that is. Look at how close that is. Spin it one more time. Okay, this is last spin. Last spin. This is what Abby's taking home today. Fun with fidgets for the win. Here we go. Big money, fudge of fidgets. Fun with freaking fidgets. Okay, so this happens sometimes. Okay, so one of the rules is that if it lands on a paid item on your last spin, you get to go again. I'm not going to make anyone buy anything they didn't, intend to buy. So that is one of the little things where she does get to spin again, okay? If she wants, or she can take it. She can take the drop ticket for Otter EDC and go and get anything from Otter EDC right now and purchase it. Pass, please, spin again. So, as suspected, Abby is going to take that last little spin. So this will be what she gets. So it's either going to land on a free item or it's going to land on one of those 2 paid ones that she absolutely wants. Okay, let's do this. Big way for Abby. No. That was kind of like the same. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell is going on here? Oh my God. Okay, I don't like that. So I'm going to shuffle the wheel. I'm going to shuffle the wheel for Abby. So I'm going to give it, there's a little shuffle button over here. And I'm shuffling it once. Okay. That was ridiculous. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen that happen before ever. Okay. So that's another free. So lucky number 5 spin. Here we go. Spin. Big money. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Custom Snap Impulse EDC. Congratulations. That is crazy. That one's been there for so long. So there we go. Free custom sedan slider from Impulse EDC buddies over at Jeremy Campbell. Haven't heard from him in a while. So I'm going to have to call him up and tell him you've won. Or Abby, you can do it if you want. And go and talk to him because I know that you know him, kind of thing. So there we go. The Drakes live on. And are going to be up again. I expect someone to grab those. I think we had several paid items that were knocked back. I don't know what that means. So you have to tell me again. He stays busy with the bees. Yeah. You were incredibly close. I peed a little, actually, when you came on that one thing. I did pee a little. So yeah, that's unfortunately a problem. So congrats to Dung Ho. Congrats to Abby for spinning the wheel, getting that free slider from Impulse EDC. And yeah, what are we looking at next week? Next week we are looking at, it's going to be, oh God, this thing's so cool, man. I'm kind of super impressed with it because we're looking at the, what was it? The Ooh Boy. So this doesn't have the buttons. So I've put some like Mokame buttons on this right now that are blasted just like the body, but this thing's pretty neat. So next week we're going to be looking at this, and yeah, this is from Fidget Boy. Ooh boy, it's a cool one. It's probably one of the coolest skelly spinners that I have ever tried, and it warps like a goddamn dream. It looks insane. So yeah, that's what we got. So thank you, Ozma Savinov, for sending this over. Clean EDC, always banging. Thanks for making the Mini Slim Pillar a reality. Thank you, Don Ho, for playing. Thank you, Abby, for playing. And thank you all you guys. Thank you for being here and having another wonderful, wonderful live. Come back next Sunday for more fidgety fun. I'm Zachary Butcher, Fidget Nerd Channel. Cutting the feed.